Welcome back, everybody, to the ASTRAGOTH campaign. This is a bit of a vanilla plus campaign where we are using some, but not all, of the mods that I generally use to make a campaign more of a grand strategy campaign. And the reason for that is I am learning ASTRAGOTH as I go here, so this is my first real campaign with them. And on that note, thank you everybody for all of the comments that you have left giving me advice, both in terms of the functionality of, you know, some advice in terms of how to actually play these guys, and then also some of the lore that you guys have mentioned as well. We do have a little bit of a contradiction or a conflict in the lore, which I will get into in a minute. But before we get into all that, my name is Michael, and my goal is to try to make the most immersive Let's Plays available. And in so doing, I am trying to start adding cinematic cutscenes into the middle of the tactical battles. As mentioned previously, I am trying to stay as thematic as possible. I try not to ever exploit the AI or to use cheese tactics or any of that stuff. So anyway, if you like what I'm doing, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any advice about how to improve the immersion factor of these videos, I am always open to suggestions. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get back into actually playing this guy now. So as I mentioned, there's a little bit of a conflict in terms of how to handle the laborers. So I've had somebody mention that laborers really shouldn't be used militarily at all. So in the last battle, I kind of kept them out of the fight for the most part. I could see maybe using them as sort of like, you know, the behind your lines, you know, keeping your supply line safe and stuff like that, but not really in the front part of the battle. That's kind of logically what a lot of auxiliaries that aren't really particularly well trained have tended to be used for. But then also somebody else has mentioned that the orc laborers could be used a little bit more for the fighting, the greenskins and the orcs in particular being naturally very nasty. So you know, I appreciate the advice. I'm going to try to do the best I can. If anybody wants to sort of chime in on that, then please feel free to. But I'm going to try to accommodate requests as much as possible. So while at the same time trying to learn a new faction. So it's all going to be kind of a lot to juggle for me. But you know, luckily we are so far off to a pretty good start. We, of course, consolidated our starting province. We came down, and I'm trying to remember now exactly how far. I guess we only came down as far as the Blast Expanse here, so we only have one settlement out of this entire province. Then we got declared war on us by the ogres over here, so we wiped them out. And then we just, while we were over here, decided to go ahead and attack the greenskins. So we are actually involved in our fourth war at this point. This is now the start of the 5th episode, and we're only on turn 13. So boy, do these guys really seem to like going to war a lot. But so far the enemies have not really been all that challenging. So it's all worked out. Okay, anyway, I am a little bit concerned here about Kolek. But until he declares war on me, I'm not going to let that distract us from the main goal. Keep the main thing, which is right now to consolidate this province by taking Blizzard Peak. And I'm not sure, does that wipe out the Tusk Suns completely? Tusk Suns, yep, they're down to just 1 at that point. So their largest army is still down here defending right here. They have... okay, I can't... They must not actually be inside the settlement because I don't see the military strength effect on their public order. But anyway, you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and apply our skill ups here. Somebody mentioned that Tyrant here is a good one to take a look at, and I can see why. It says... so labor gained from post-battle is plus 15%. I can definitely see how that could be useful. However, I'm going to continue currently to try to get this guy's magic. I want to make him more effective in battle for starters, and then we'll start worrying about this other stuff. Particularly because right now he's sort of a supplementary army here. he's tagging along beside ASTRAGOTH, so there's going to be fewer battles that he instigates, which means less benefit from this. All right, all that being said, let me just take a look here at Curse of Hashut. Okay, I quite like that. I am definitely going to take Ash Storm as well, as pointed out, since your Hobgoblin archers do fire flame arrows. That can be a quite useful buff, or actually a debuff, I guess it is, for the enemy that they're targeting. So I'll have to try to get to be proficient with that. And then here, ASTRAGOTH, you yourself. Okay, so here's a case where Tyrant. I already took this. I'll probably end up taking, I don't know, maybe even all of them. Probably not the Control, but I could potentially see taking Cunning, and I will also take a Tyrant with him. So Hashut scales here. Spell resistance, not a big deal. Headdress, missile resistance, not a big deal. Unyielding command, that's decent. But I'm going to keep doing a little bit more with him with respect to buffing him in melee. He can cast this buff on himself since he has this this passive ability of killing fire. Particularly in the early game when we're fighting against not great units, that should be a pretty good AoE. Then here we've got, I could go Foe Seeker, I could go Seeing Red. I'm going to go Seeing Red because, you know, it's thematic. I tend to favor the abilities that are unique to a particular hero type. So I think then that does it. What is... This is our... yeah, that's our convoy. Okay, I didn't even realize you could select them as an army like that. That's good to know. Okay, and then we have you. I think we know that we're going to move over here towards Blizzard Peak. Let's stay within range of the... Tell you what we can do. Oh, no, never mind. I can't do it. I was going to say I could get them in channeling stance since they have no winds of magic, but never mind that. They have no channeling stance. Okay. So we'll just keep... Oh, hello. We found him. And if he were to attack us, yeah, we're close enough to reinforce, so that would be fine. Can I get you? I cannot get you in ambush stance. Oh, well. It probably wouldn't have worked anyway. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look here at what we're doing. So somebody also recommended certain resource locations being good for factories, but otherwise using them as outposts. Well, when we look here at Ice Spewer, there's no... Well, no, I mean, it doesn't matter. We've already made this an outpost, but we'll leave it this way. Both Saber Mountain and Ice Spewer do not have resources, so I feel okay with them being outposts producing raw materials. However, when we get over here at Blizzard Peak, this is salt. I don't really know what salt does. Could be a good place to build a factory, however, I do not know. So let's go ahead. One thing I'm thinking of doing is we have... Where is it? Do I have all of these? I do not. Grow your forces. A hero becomes a legend. Capture many provinces. Research technologies. I just don't see any reason not to have them all turned on. And, okay, somebody pointed out, and I'm not sure if I see it here. I do not. Yeah. I thought there was something about unlocking a Hobgoblin hero. And I thought maybe it was a legendary hero, because I know there is a Hobgoblin legendary hero in this game, but I don't know if I have to wait for a certain mission to pop up before I could do it. I was going to say, what I could do is I could actually build this here and demolish it here. That way we effectively have built it, because I keep inheriting this building instead of actually building it myself. But anyway, let's go ahead, continue to do the raw materials. Raw materials are really important. Our workload, however, is going to be an issue, so we do definitely have to keep fighting as much as possible to get more labor. I also want to make a note of checking this a little bit more frequently. So we're at midwinter, our campaign movement range. This is the Seasons and Holidays mod, by the way, which I kind of like. Been using it a lot lately, and we're also using the legendary lore mod, and the victory conditions overhaul mod as well. So yeah, we've got these different routes here, which we'll get into a little bit later. We're nowhere near completing any of those. Now, from a recruitment standpoint, I could recruit hobgoblins. I just don't really have the money to be doing it right now, so I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to take a look here at our labor situation. We've got no labor here. We do want to accept a new labor here. We are accepting new labor down here. I don't even think I want to down here. I think we've got the workload. Well, yeah, we don't need to accept it right away anyway. Let's build up a little bit of labor in the other province first. Here, okay, we definitely don't have enough here, so we definitely want to keep accepting it here. And I don't want to use these labor actions because that would reduce us even further below 88%, so never mind. Okay, I think maybe we are good to go ahead and do our diplomacy. No, 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 no. Alright, let's go ahead and... Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and end our turn. Good old Nurgle, good old Kugath here. It's kind of impressive that he's gotten all the way up to Pig Barter already. Okay, Tusk Sons, here we go. What are they going to do? Are they going to run back home? Looks like it. Overlords of Zarduk. Not really a whole lot going on other than trespassing on my territory, but I think I gave them the leeway to do that last time. Looks like our raw materials are starting to accumulate, so let's see if we can figure out a use for those. I think by just improving buildings is the way to go. Faction destroy Thunderguts, okay. And Disciplinarian, that's good. Technology research, pandemic preparations, okay, that's fine. I think that was an intermediate one that we had to do. The Savage Blow, plus 20 charge for armies of all factions. We have war declared here. Ooh. Okay, the Tusk Sons are now at war with some other Chaos Dwarfs in addition to us. Good to know. And we completed locked stores here. Okay. And we are upgrading our factory here. This is our starting province. Right now, that's fine. The main thing is we need to get our labor increasing. So let's go ahead and just double check. Okay, yeah, I think all there is to do is to press on with the offensive here. So we're going to go ahead and move him towards Blizzard Peak. Let me go to here for... Well, let's walk towards it. Okay, now I'm close enough to see what's going on. So we definitely have an issue here with Kolek. Kolek is about to take... If he's at war with them, which he probably is... He is indeed, okay. And he's quite strong. He's actually, considering how strong his armies just looked, he's actually not as strong of a faction rank as I expected here. Okay. And he's only got the one settlement. Interesting. So here's the question. Do we let him take it and then we take it from Kolek? Hopefully wiping Kolek out in the process. I mean wounding Kolek. I don't mean wiping him out because we'd have to obviously take the challenge stone in order to do that, and we do know that's going to be a tough nut to crack. But if he's going to take Blizzard Peak and we want it, we're going to have to take it from him. Okay, anyway. I also meant to check how much he hates us. He doesn't really hate us. Hang on while I readjust the microphone here. Always makes a lot of noise when I do that, so sorry about that if it did. Okay, I'm not afraid of Kolek, but I'm not absolutely chomping at the bit to go to war with him either just yet. Not while he's got all 3 armies here. Although the armies are kind of, with the exception of Kolek himself, they're actually not full stacks. Quite far from it, in fact. Okay, well, here's what we need to do. We need to fight battles for the labor. We also need a little bit of replenishment, but that's a lower priority. So let's start moving forward here. And I think... Is there any reason to do any other stance? I could do ambush stance. If I move you close enough that I know for sure you can reach to attack next turn, and then I put you in ambush stance. What are we looking at? 50%? Still 50% there. Let's try it. Sometimes you can trick your neighbors into doing strategically vulnerable maneuvers by keeping yourself hidden, so that's what we're going to try to do there. Research available. Okay, I really need more labor. So there's not going to be a technology that just gives me a bunch of free labor, I don't suppose. Okay, hero capacity for Demon Smith Sorcerer, Brazen Bodyguard, hero capacity for Bull Centaur Torok. Let me check out what we've got right now. Okay. So that Bull Centaur Torok is thematic for Astragoth, I believe. Doesn't he have a benefit vis-a-vis them? Not there, he doesn't. What about him personally? Bull Centaur renders, but not the hero. Okay, let me look at his skills, and if I do Bull, Architect of Evil, Bull Centaur renders, Bull Centaur units, but nothing about the... Okay, so nothing for the hero unit. Okay. All right. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and move on to something else here. Varied training, recruit rank for Chaos Dwarfs, recruitment cost for Chaos Dwarfs. It's a possibility. Starved Wolves, Hobgoblin Wolf Raiders. I don't have any of those right now, so that's a pretty low priority. Battle reinforcement time and reinforcement range could be quite good. Martial training. We don't have the armaments for it, unfortunately. Ceaseless March. That would be good. Smog Shroud could be good as well. Okay, and then those would be good. And then finally back to industry. Merchant guilds. We're going to do this because it's only 2 turns. Live to work, work to live. Never mind, we're going to do this instead. Then we'll do that one next. That one's only 1 turn. And I needed a use for my raw materials anyway. Okay. I've already looked at diplomacy. Let's go ahead. Now, if he does come out and attack us, he can reach. But he's not going to because of Astragoth being there. Yeah, we could definitely take that. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. I didn't get a pop-up about the convoy that turn. I have to remember that I have convoys in this campaign, and I should periodically check on them. Okay, there he goes. Is he going to wipe him out? Looks like it. He's going to hit him with everything, and that's a pretty strong 3 stacks of units there. However, he did not occupy it. Very interesting, Kolek. Very interesting. Okay, that's good. That'll make it a little bit more worthwhile for us to attack. So here's the question. Who else is Kolek at war with, or will he be at war with? It seems... Okay, let me read this first. Okay, so we got that technology. Okay, convoy completed. Very nice. The convoy led by Murakamu's Thunder Skull has sold its wares in the Haunted Forest for 332 raw materials. It will now begin the return journey to your capital. The demand for trade goods in the Haunted Forest is now reduced, but will increase steadily over time. Very good. Haunted Bounty holds no horrors for the Dowie Tsar. Instead, the products of our empire's tireless labor have bought a unique prize from among those whispering trees. Perhaps it will be of benefit to Tsar Nagrund, or perhaps of benefit to you alone. A Ring of Thorns. 2 uses for melee damage reflection. We'll definitely take that. And we add a unit of Graveguard. Okay, very good. Is that automatically added to the convoy, or is that available for us to recruit somehow? Recruit an additional lord, okay. Trespasses, yes. I did notice that they did trespass. If I were to attack them, we might very well lose, so I'm not going to. Okay, go ahead and apply the... Oh no, the skill up is from my convoy leader, that's what it's from. Okay, yeah, definitely, our labor is definitely suffering here. Got to figure out a better use for labor, which basically just means fighting lots of battles. I don't want to fight all 3 stacks of Kolek at one time, though. Anyway, as I was mentioning, okay, so Kolek, who else are they at war with?
Dominance.
They are... Oh, okay, that's good. They're at war with Tamarkan. That should be a significant distraction to them, if not even more than a distraction. That might wear them down over time. So let's go ahead, do this. We can attack... yeah, I don't really see any reason not to just go ahead and hit this. Decisive victory. Let's go ahead and encircle it. And we'll move you closer as well. You get to guard the supply chain again. The supply lines. Okay, let's... the wagon train, maybe I should say. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. This is borderline battle weather that I would consider auto-resolving. I would auto-resolve this battle if I had fought the same garrison in the previous turn and I was the one responsible for having knocked it down to this low. But since I didn't, we're going to go ahead and fight it. Besides, I need all the practice I can get fighting with Chaos Dwarfs. Not that this is really going to give me a whole lot of practice. Okay, we're going to see, considering how weak they are, we're going to see if we can fight this whole battle with our front line comprising the single entities plus maybe these Bull Centaur Renders. Then we'll get you guys back here just in case, but all of you and all of you and you are going to be back here. I'm going to not use you in this battle. I am going to use the Hobgoblin Archers, and I'm going to use the Blunderbusses. Start deployment, and that's everybody. Let's see what they do. Are they going to come towards us? They will once I start launching spells at them, I believe. Let's go ahead and... Oh, they're coming anyway. Okay, very good. We might only have one cast of this before the battle's over. Okay, here they come. Man, all of a sudden I'm having trouble controlling my camera, spinning it around too much. Okay, let's go ahead and charge into them. I don't think they will last very long. No, indeed. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys kind of around behind and then into him. Let's go ahead and charge right into the middle here. You're going to go ahead and do that. And then you're going to do that. And I think we're going to just wipe them out here very, very quickly indeed. Go ahead and get you going over here just in case. But Seems to me like they okay, wow. They actually stayed steady through all of this. So now we know. Okay, now they're broken. Everybody's pretty well broken at this point. Let's get you guys shooting at him. Okay, why are they not shooting at him? There they are. Now they are. Okay, that's pretty good. Reinforcements have arrived. Whatever. Wow, he's holding out pretty well there. I'm pretty impressed with this. He's just a goblin. Oh, he's a goblin shaman, and he really survived that long. Okay, let's now try to get all you guys on him. You as well. You guys as well. Take him out. Okay, the blunderbusses, I need you guys to stop firing. I don't want you to destroy the good guys here. Okay, let me go ahead and speed things up a bit. Okay. You're at 1,200, actually 1,300. Are we doing any damage at all to you? How on earth is this possible? You're just a wizard. It's the... Yeah, it's got to be just the bad... I keep calling it pathfinding. It's not really pathfinding at this point. It's the attack animations. They go through an attack animation, and by the time they finish, he's already moved out of the way, and so they never end up landing a hit. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Okay, in battle, save replay. This is ASTRAGOTH 0501. This is Tusked Sons. Boom. End battle. How did we suffer 44 losses? I guess he did reach our Hobgoblin Archers, but we didn't lose 44 Hobgoblin Archers in that fight. I have no idea how we lost 44. Alright, and so as this loot screen pops up, I'm already starting to think about, okay, what is our 5th war going to be? Wow, we're all the way down to 57% labor. Alright, Dawnstone, it's physical resistance, that's good. We'll definitely take that. Okay, we're not going to get very much labor at all, obviously. We're going to occupy it as... I'm going to try it as a factory, just to see what salt does. And this is provincial instability, and yeah, okay, nothing special. We've got plenty of raw material producing settlements in this province. Okay. Oh, we got a regiment of renown. That's good. Province secured. Okay. Faction destroyed. Yep. Oh, and we got that. Armor of silvered steel. Very good. Always good to get one of those missions accomplished. Okay. Alright, so... time for us to pick our next enemy. I'm kind of leaning Grimgor, and I'm kind of worried about it. Let's see how strong Grimgor is. Very, very strong. He's only got 6 settlements, though. He's not at war with anybody? Oh my goodness. I assumed he was going to be at war with one of the other Chaos Dwarf factions at this point, but he's not. Alright, quick deal. Clanferic, no. Okay, yeah. Wow, you would actually almost be willing to do trading with us. And here I was thinking I was going to likely go to war against you. Alright. What does this mean for purposes of strategy? Well, one thing we can do is we need to... Let me think here. Okay. Yeah, we'll do construction cost. I don't see why not. This is going to require 750 raw materials. Wait a minute. I can only upgrade this one because this one requires money and okay. So money clearly becoming of paramount importance. I wonder if I've expanded too quickly, because our labor demands have definitely outstripped our labor supply. Alright. Well, I'm sorry, Grimgore, but you hate us, so I kind of feel like I don't dare go in the opposite direction and then have you attack me from behind. So I feel kind of like I'm almost resolved to going to war with the third strongest faction in the game, and quite frankly, we all know how strong Grimgore tends to be in these campaigns, but anyway, we don't have to do it yet. We can wait until next turn. You can... You're really not all that expensive. I was thinking I could just upgrade it to, or, I'm sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Disband. I could disband this army to save money, but they're actually really not all that expensive. Okay. ASTRAGOTH, let's go ahead and get you... Oh boy. Okay, let's give you... Ash Storm. How much does that cost? 8. Okay. You get... Oh, you're the convoy overseer. I was wondering. I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with him. Let's continue to buff you as a combatant until we feel like our convoy is strong enough to withstand attacks. Okay, you've got an enchanted shield. Okay, you and Jude. Let's give the armor to you. About ancillaries, we don't even have a single ancillary at this point. Very interesting. Okay. All right, so I feel completely out of balance because I've got good raw materials coming in. This feels to me like for this early in the game, pretty decent armaments coming in. Our Conclave influence we could probably do better on, but obviously the big issue right now is the labor. So let me know if I have expanded too fast, because that's kind of how it feels to me right now. Now, you guys, all of our outposts we can't upgrade because we just can't afford it. What we really need is a better income building like this. That's going to require raw materials, but first things first, we got to get up to 1800. So I'm going to focus on prioritizing this province before I worry about upgrading Blizzard Peak, for example. I didn't even look to see if Blizzard Peak is the right climate. It is. Okay. All right, fair enough. So we're not going to do that this turn. We're going to do research, obviously. Now we're going to do... Yeah, we'll definitely do that. No, we need the money first, then we'll do that. Okay. All right. The Hellforged. So we do have enough armaments now to pick up another blunderbuss. The thing is, I can't really afford another blunderbuss right now. Manufactory. I'm going to sit tight with my armaments for the time being. How many turns before we can do a convoy again? 2 more turns, okay. I could recruit another one, but I'm not going to because of the money situation. Definitely the next convoy is going to have to be one that gets us some money. Alright, let's go ahead. Did I already do my diplomacy? I think maybe I did. Let's go ahead and end our turn. About halfway through this episode. Not gonna lie, my head is spinning a little bit as I try to figure out the labor situation. Okay, where are you going, Kolek? This is fascinating. He's splitting up his armies. Alright, do we have another war being declared on us? We do indeed. Okay, they're also at war with Celestial Loyalists, a minor Cathayan faction. This is fine, obviously. We can handle them. Boy, the ogres just really don't like us in this world, do they? Okay, so we've got... Oh, hello! Zorak, through our See It, Slay It, sordid internal security campaign, it has become apparent that a radical malcontent within the ranks of the Infernal Guard has been squirreling away weapons for some nefarious purpose. Perhaps he seeks, in vain of course, to challenge the natural order. As you might expect, a fitting, agonizing, and public example has been made of the would-be traitor, but this has slowed down our recruitment plans somewhat, though a true servant of Hashut would have nothing to fear. So we could go leniency here, which reduces our recruitment costs. I do not care about that because I can't afford to recruit anything right now anyway. This would gain us 150 armaments, but we wound Zorak. Interesting. Let's try it. Why not? For 150 armaments? Let's try it. Now, I am using the mod that makes the wounded leaders stay out longer. I don't know if it's going to affect him or not. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, your rival Warhost of Zar has claimed a Tower of Zar seat. Okay, that's good to know. The Sons of Hashut, Bull Centaur Torax. I'm not going to read this out loud, but I am going to scroll down in case anybody is interested in the lore right there. Okay. I may myself end up reading that through when I'm doing the editing of this video. Grimgor is now at war, and... Oh, wow, Okay, the Mountaineers are not going to be long for this world. I almost feel like by the time we got down here to attack them, all the way down here, they might already get wiped out by that point. In any case, I don't really feel compelled to march down there and take that. That is way too far out of safe territory, as far as I'm concerned. So instead, I'm still more inclined to attack Grimgor. First things first. Now that Grimgor is at war with the Chaos Dwarfs, if I do a quick deal, first of all, let me just double check this. Okay, all good. So now, if I were to go to you, now you're a minor Chaos Dwarf faction, so this is a concern. But if I did want to join war against Grimgor, what would you give me? 1,200, huh? Not worth it. We will attack him on our own terms at some point, but it's not going to be this turn. What we're going to do instead... I don't desperately need the replenishment, so I could definitely go... If I went this way, could I get there in 2 turns? It's a little bit uncertain. If I go in March stance, I could get to here. If I go in tunneling stance, I could get to the same spot. I'm going to go in tunneling stance to here. And then you... We're not going to even bother to defend Blizzard Peak because if I move that army in and Kolek gets the idea to take it, he would just wipe out that entire army. So I don't want to say he's welcome to it, but it would be a minimal loss as far as I'm concerned. You don't need any replenishment at all, which means you can actually go ahead and go in full march stance. Gorger Rock here is size 14. This would get us some good slaves. We're going to definitely do a surprise attack there. I just need to be prepared for the fallout, which I think we can handle. We don't know where Grimgor is, and that's obviously a concern, but let's go ahead and move you into his territory. Far enough, or I should say close enough, that we know we can attack next turn, for sure. Okay. And meanwhile, our labor situation just continues to get worse. It's almost like Scarbrand, where you just have to fight battles every single turn. Okay, we're not going to do anything here. We're not going to do anything here. We are saving up for 1,800 so that we can upgrade right here. Okay. Yeah, that works fine for me. Alright, I've already looked at the diplomacy. One more turn for a military convoy. Got to get the... keep an eye on the corruption here. Okay, we're fine. Okay, let's go ahead and I guess okay, at this point this is tempting here. I want to mess around with all these things eventually. Okay, we've got enough armaments though that we could really start having some fun here. Okay, do we have enough of these guys? You know, I feel like there's never enough of these guys. I think what I want to do, I will in time get more blunderbusses as well, but for now, I want the warriors to continue to be the backbone of my armies for now. So we're going to do that. Did this increase? Why did it not increase the... Oh, because I haven't recruited anymore yet. I have to actually do the recruitment here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I can't actually do the recruiting in that stance. Okay, I wasn't sure if you could do recruiting with these guys of those special units, but it makes perfect sense. Okay, all right. Sorry about all that. Just still figuring things out here. I think it's time to go ahead and yeah, still. Oh, no, I wanted to see what he chose here. So he picked minus 10% for all unit capacity upgrades in the Hellforge. Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted that one. And then this guy took diplomatic relations. That's fine, although the income from trade tariffs would probably be pretty useful. All right, no worries. Let's go ahead and end our turn. All right, so Kolek did not declare war on us. Hard to tell where he went, but maybe he's headed down towards the man-eaters. If he does, it seems kind of silly to me because he's vulnerable to Tamarkand. Okay, so here we go. The Warhost of Zar has claimed a tower. The Darkland, so this is more legendary lore right here. This is good. Very nice. Long one here. Okay. And, oh, mission successful. That's always good. We need the money, definitely. Talisman of Obsidian, that's good. Potion of Healing. So we got bunches of magic items now that I need to pay attention to. Got our Merchant's Guild done. Negates magical weapons within the effect area. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, and Okay, nothing special. So our convoy, why is our convoy not ready? It is ready. Did it? I thought it would give me a message to let me know that it was ready. Apparently not. Okay. So we need to find something that's going to give us money. So if we went here, yes, armaments for money. The problem is I don't have 440 armaments. I guess I could do it for less than that. Is that the only one that's giving money? It looks like it, yeah. Alright, well, we'll do it. It's close by. We're not at war yet with Kolek, so it should be reasonably safe. Let's go ahead and reduce. Reduce. There we go. We could send 240 armaments for 1,800 treasury. I don't remember if this is the first time we've done the Volary or not, but dispatch, 4 turns, fair enough. Okay. Now, Lord Not Moved. So I have to remember that I did lose my hero unit. You can not reach. Okay. This is why I moved you this far last turn. Garrison of 14. We can take this with these 2 armies. Okay, we just got to be careful about Grimgor. He's got this down here. He's got this down here. He's got this down here. I'm thinking we're going to take it and sack it, but not occupy it. Okay. So, Grimgor, how strong are you? Very strong. You are at war with just a minor Chaos Dwarf faction. This goes against my conservative instinct here, but I think I'm playing a faction that needs slaves. So what can you do, right? So here we go. They don't even like me, and yet I'm going to be bailing them out here. All right, join war against, and let me know in the comments if you think this is a horrible, horrible idea. So, boom. We are now at war with Grimgor. Probably the strongest faction in this part of the world. We are going to lay siege. Valiant defeat. Well, that's because we only have laborers in that army, but now I do want to start paying attention to this. Control and growth. Okay, that's good. Now you can get up to here. Alright. Now this should be decisive victory. That's more like it. It's going to be, I think, just a field battle, right? It's taking an awfully... No, it's a settlement battle. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it anyway. So I think what I'll do is I will split the laborers up so that they pull units away to there, and then the 2 on the other side. So here, 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 and here. That's where we want them to put their units. So you guys over here. You guys over here. I guess we can put 1 more in each spot. Okay, so you can be... Oh, let's make you 5. You are 6. Okay, now, work laborers. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to put you guys into control groups. You're not actually going to do anything. Okay, so 5. Let's get back over to you guys. Yeah, you're no longer a control group. You're just going to be like this. And you guys are no longer a control group. You're just going to be over here like this. Now, they'll run forward and grab a spot if it's completely undefended, but for the most part, that's not what they're for. You, however, are you hidden? You are hidden there. Okay, that's good. And how long is it going to be for them to come in? 146. All right, let's start the battle. Let's speed up. Let's see what they do. They are indeed split up. We're just going to wait here for another half a minute or so. Okay, and as our reinforcements start coming in, I want to get these guys organized. So now we're going to have you guys and you guys over here. I will use you, but you're not my best melee units by far. We'll get you guys there. You as well over here. Okay, now we want to get you guys obviously over here. We want to get you guys. You guys can get here. We'll actually use you here. You guys come up this way, and you come up this way as well. Okay, so they're going to have to start pulling units in towards the middle here. First of all, let me make sure I get ASTRAGOTH headed up this way. So ASTRAGOTH, you are on 1. As are you guys. And you. You can be on 1 as well. And then you guys, and you are my 2. Okay, you and you're fine. I can leave you ungrouped. And then you guys, you can actually come all the way up to here. And we're going to move you guys forward as well. Okay, I think I can speed up again. These dwarfs are not fast, are they? No, Michael, they are not. Okay. Yeah, now they're starting to move some units into the middle, which is fine. That's what we expected. Let's go ahead and get you moving up this way. Let's kind of move you forward as well. You get you guys kind of a little bit more ready here. Put you in the trees, actually. You guys are slowly getting there. Speed up again. Okay, ASTRAGOTH, they're not really coming out to challenge you, are they? And you head up this way. Okay, yeah, here they come. There they come, okay. They do have barricades up. Not everywhere, though. Yes, they do. They have barriers, okay. Barricades are right there. All right. Well, let's go ahead and hit this. Can I hit it with both of those units? Meanwhile, you guys are coming forward as fast as you can. There's a lot more of them coming now. Something to keep an eye on. What about over here? They're pulling back from over here. Now we can get everybody moving forward. If they're going to abandon it. You 3. Get you there. Okay, how we doing here? ASTRAGOTH. Charge into them. These are just orc boys. Let's go ahead and... Wait, nope. That's bad. That's my fault. That's because the barricade was still up. Okay, ASTRAGOTH, can you... No, you cannot, okay. But you can fight them, okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this, boom. And you may as well buff yourself. Okay. Over here, what do we got going on right here? Yeah, we should be able to take out some goblins, I would think. Now, you guys. I kind of want you shooting at them. And you guys get moving up this way. You guys keep going up here. ASTRAGOTH, you are holding your own, buddy. You are looking good. Alright, now, how are we doing up here? Let's go ahead and go towards them. You guys are already working your way up there. That's good. Now, you have taken quite a lot of damage. Let's pull you back. I don't desperately need you. Okay, you guys can now pull forward here. And you guys... Make a mad dash for that. That's going to fail, but it'll be fun to see how far they get. Okay, meanwhile, here... Are you guys... You're just fighting goblins. Why are you not doing better than that? Okay, here... We should be able to... Yeah, shoot at them. You guys... Get in on them. Let's go ahead now and get him on them. It's just a missile unit that is kind of exposed there. Okay, why are my blunderbusses pulling back? Tell you what, you guys get over here. Actually, no, get up here. You guys just shoot right into those orc boys. You ought to be able to do pretty good damage to them, I would think. Are you? Are you even shooting? Yes, you are. Okay, that's good. Very, very good. Alright, finally ASTRAGOTH has taken a little bit of damage here. Let's continue to just buff him. Okay, meanwhile, over here, we have taken that. We can overwhelm those goblins. You guys go for those orc boys. You guys up here have just about reached. You guys have actually not had anybody get in your way yet. That's interesting. Okay, you're taking a lot more damage here than I really want you to take. So we'll go ahead and continue to just clog up the middle lines, and if they don't put anybody in the back there, we'll just take it with our laborers. Now you're starting to take some damage here. Let's go ahead. What are you doing, guys? Let's get you on there. ASTRAGOTH, you're still doing fine. Yeah, you took some damage, but you're fine. Okay. Over here, you are taking way too much damage. What about you guys right here? Let's get all of you moving forward. Okay, you can now, at this point, I think you can pull back again. You can go ahead and come forward here. ASTRAGOTH, you're We got one of them broken already. You guys just keep putting the pressure on up there. Okay, how are we doing up here? Some of you guys get up here and help out. How are we doing here? We're running them away. You guys can all... Oh, we took the main point there. That's great. Okay, how are you? You're chasing them away. Yeah, go ahead and get in here. See if you can get into the middle there. This is so much. This is so interesting how this settlement is designed so much better than any of the settlements that I've had to defend recently. Okay. Yeah, they're broken. So guys, go ahead and you. Why have you not taken out that? I guess you keep getting distracted fighting other things, and I end up not ever getting through the barricade. Alright. Meanwhile, you're doing... Okay. You guys keep putting pressure on them. We've taken that up there. Let's go ahead and get you guys up this way now as well. Actually, come up this way. That'll take care of the barricades if we can get that. Are they taking this back, or did we never take it ourselves? Let's make sure that they don't take it back. Okay, you guys are working your way forward. Chaos Dwarfs here. Slow and steady seems to do it. Okay, let's... we got them wavering here. That's good. What did I do with my other blunderbusses? There they are. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I moved them forward. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you guys. Actually, no. Take guys. Everybody in there. My bad. Everybody in there. We definitely want to make sure that we take this over. You guys can charge into them from behind then. Okay, we're taking a decent amount of damage here, but this is where the last resistance is going to be. Okay, can you get forward here? And you as well. You guys are coming in from behind. Some of you can hit them. Some of you can just help to take this over. You at this point can now come in and help out here. We've taken that over. Okay, everybody just take them out now. A little bit time consuming. This was a well laid out minor settlement. And he is not a lord, so I don't really have to worry about destroying him. So we can end the battle. Save replay. ASTRAGOTH, what are we at? 0502 now, right? And this is Grimgor. Okay, end battle. And timing-wise, we're just about out of time. Should get pretty good labor out of this, I would hope. 38 labor. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. I expected a lot more than that. Alright, well, it is what it is. Yeah, really, really pathetic rewards all the way around. That's bad. Okay. Well, if we sack it, we get 306 labor, so that's definitely what we're going to do. Now our labor is a little bit better. And Wand of Jet, okay. Well, I think we're going to leave it there because we're over time now, and it always turns out a little bit longer than when I add in some of the cinematic cuts to the battles. So, we will finish this turn off in the next episode. We will continue the probably extremely foolish war with Grimgor at that point, but we have to have an enemy because we desperately need labor. And hopefully I will remember that I can probably now... No, I still can't turn off accepting new labor here. I need it here. I have enough here. And I need it here. Okay, so I just have to continue to just try to keep getting as much labor as possible, I suppose. All right, well, we will get all of that sorted in the next episode. Until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.